if you really step back and remember, I would bet many of you have heard the research on communication that says that the actual word, just a word, has about 7% communication. So if you look at an email, and let's say at least it's typed normally, it doesn't have colors and caps and all those kinds of things, but it's just a typed normally email, you've got about 7% communication there. And yet most people in the world seem to be communicating with emails. Therein lies a problem, and certainly for teams. When we take that higher, just being able to have a voicemail instead of an email adds a great deal of additional information with the tonality, the inflection that's used, etc. And then, of course, when we're in person, we have all the various different submodalities that come alive and that we have the ability to learn and recognize from one another. But the question is, have we activated that ability? Are we taking time to notice this level of communication from one another? I feel certain that any team that's really, really good, and I've been using production teams as an example, so let's look at that, really good at production, is going to be good at paying attention to those emotional expressions from one another. The emotional expressions as a subcontext of all of the modalities that we're expressing from, that some people would call our nonverbal communication. All right, our third objective: use emotional intelligence skills to integrate individual goals into team goals, and therefore building that buy-in. So let's say somebody says, I want more meaningful work. Maybe they like their job at first, but by now it's beginning to feel a little boring or dull or something. What might we do to help them get more meaningful work? You know, is the work, we could have a group discussion about it. We could talk about what could we do. Can we change up some of our processes?